Have you ever wanted to see into the future? Well, now you can with this completely non-exclusive offer of Steam Next Fest. That's right, Steam Next Fest is your crystal ball into the future of games coming to Steam. Starting June 10th, Next Fest is back with hundreds of demos of games that are launching in the future. And with Next Fest, seeing into the gaming future is free. What kind of future games? All kinds. Relaxing games, action-adventure games, Metroidvania, retros, and RPGs. Developers from all over the world are looking for your feedback before they launch on Steam. So you'll find developer chats and live streams throughout the week as well. So whether you're in the market for new puzzle games, story-rich games, or boss rushes, come play what's next in the future now with Steam Next Fest, June 10th through 17th on Steam. Actual gaming future subject to change. Crystal ball not included. Ability to see into the real future not proven. All actions depicted in this trailer are done by highly trained professional video game characters. Do not attempt. Participating in Next Fest may result in fun, more diverse Steam libraries, and joy. Watching this trailer may result in feelings of boredom, apathy, and annoyance. Well, shit, we should have included that last one at the top. My bad.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to the June 2024 edition of the Steam Next Fest. And I gotta say, I had not actually seen that trailer before. That was sick. We should do more of that. That was really good. I am Spike Vegeta, and again, we are here for the June 2024 edition of the Steam Next Fest. A wonderful celebration of gaming that is going on right here, right now. There is no other place you'd rather be, chat, other than probably over on the Steam page, trying to get in, trying to wish list a ton of these amazing games coming up. We're going to talk about a very small list of 15 of our favorites today, but in reality, there are over 1,000 games that you can get in. You can watch the trailers for, you can play the demos for. How much do those demos cost? Here, I got a co-host today, Bobby. How much do these demos cost? How much money do I need in my pocket to play them right now?
Let's see. Absolutely zilch. Zero FREE free until the 17th of this month. Hello, everybody. My name is Bobby, and we are here to tell you about a small segment, just a little morsel of the tasty, delectable treats of indie games and upcoming games that you can take part in playing and previewing right now, even as you're viewing this stream, right, Spike?
Absolutely. Right now, make sure, stick around. We're going to be talking about a lot of awesome games here. But again, there are games like that trailer was just talking about. There are games truly for everyone. You're into fast-paced, super high action-based stuff. You want gunplay, you want fisticuffs. We're going to be talking here about RPGs, more narrative-based games, all sorts of different stuff. I promise you, if you watch our show, you will find at least one to maybe all 15 games that is going to intrigue you. And I guarantee you, there are hundreds more, again, over 1,000 on Steam that you can play right now, going from today, June 10th, all the way through June 17th. Bobby, I just want to ask you, when you watch a game trailer, do you have anything in particular that you like to look for? Something that makes the little bits of your brain go, hoo-hoo, that looks awesome, that was fun.
You know, I think the instant thing that can come to people's minds about that is just the visuals. We have a lot of trailers displayed here with a lot of great, aspects that can just like pop out at you. I'm a really big fan of like retro and retro-esque type of games myself. So, really crisp pixel art will really speak to me. But other than that, just seeing a lot of the great gameplay elements just right front and center. Love seeing gameplay in a trailer, obviously, but also the music as well. Because because like you need that something that sort of like theme, that anthem that drives you to that last final level to slay that final boss, or to solve that final puzzle, depending on which game that you take place in.
Absolutely. I have been so impressed having the great honor of getting to host so many of these Next Fests over the last few years, just how good people have gotten at making gaming trailers. And these are like whatever budget they've got, they have done a great job of telling a story and selling me on wanting to play these games, explore all of its different mechanics, explore its narrative, see where it's going to go. Bobby, with that, again, super honored to have you joining us here in the hosting booth today. Let's go ahead and get y'all excited with a few more awesome games in our interstitial trailer, and then do some deep dives into some of our favorite looking games of the June 2024 edition of the Steam Next Fest. Take it away.
Welcome to Steam Next Fest, a week-long celebration where you can try out hundreds of demos for games coming up on Steam. Like Heat Death, Survival Train, a sci-fi adventure where you'll need to build more than just shelter as you navigate an unforgiving landscape, battle hostile drones, and discover the secrets of a frozen world. Or you can move things along at your own pace as you help Ringo the Post Bunny collect and deliver all of the lost mail in the adorable procedural pathfinding puzzle game, Ringo's Roundup. In Arcadium Space Odyssey, you'll take the twin-stick shooter to the next level, and the level after that, and the level after that, as you explore a procedurally generated universe in a roguelite twist on a classic genre. Then, rev up your engines as you prepare to tackle the deadliest race around in Death Grip, a hovercraft racing game where you'll need your skills and your guns to be primed if you want to make it out alive. Finally, when the evil reptoids arise, only one machine has the power to save Earth. So take control of a blood-powered helicopter in this over-the-top down shooter, Megacopter, Blades of the Goddess. I hope your wish list isn't full already, because we've just barely had a taste of all the demos that you can try during Steam Next Fest.
That was just a little taste of what we got planned up for you in this entire lineup here. And again, Steam Next Fest for this edition runs through to the 17th of this month. A lot of great ones like Heat Death, seeming like a great blend of survival and action genres with a little bit of an unsettling backdrop. Ringo's Roundup, very cute. It reminds me of that little bite-sized puzzle adventure from back when, indie games started to hit consoles and it's also procedural, mixing that right on up. Arcadium, Death Grip, Megacopter with that, that retro indie-esque vibe that I was talking about. And what we have here are two very great enthusiasts of the retro indie roguelite inspired. Like, these are just two really, really good friends of mine, and hopefully they'll be friends of you too. Argik and J-Rock, how are you doing, my friends?
Hello, I am excited to be here. I always love the Steam Next Fest. It's just a week of, why are there so many demos? I don't have enough time. Send help.
Oh, big same. I am absolutely excited and honored to be here. There's no way I'm going to get through every demo. Guarantee you, I am going to try.
Yeah, it's where you wish, dude, we need some Dragon Ball Z. We need some hyperbolic time chamber or something here. Just go into it. Just leave me here for 6 months so I can play all these games. Just the stuff we're deep diving today is full of just excitement and beautiful colors and everything that makes my brain go, yay, these are awesome. But, let's go ahead and just dive right into our first game right here. We have got big boy boxing, a little bit of Punch-Out vibes. Let's see what we got.
Yep.
Boy Boxing. You can wish list it just like all the other games we're going to be talking about today on Steam right now. Go do it. You're going to love it. And I love immediately right off the bat, the almost like as a kid who grew up in like the Cartoon Network heydays, I love the art style that they brought out for this one. And what is really good about it is not just, oh, it looks like fun. I think it does a really good job of lending itself to the aesthetic they were trying to go for here, the various energies of all the different fighters that you're going to be going up against. Because games like this, that is what is at the forefront, is each of the fighters that you go and take on. So I think this art style is going to allow for the characters they've built within them to really get to shine through at all times. Also gotta love just the idea of getting to read all of their different attacks, knowing how to punish them. I could gush about this for a while. I love this style of game. Argig, let's start with you. What'd you think about watching this trailer?
So I went straight the same as you. I'm like, yo, this is like the 90s cartoons I used to watch, like back with the Cartoon Network and that being on there. But another thing that grabbed me there is, you know, Bobby, you was mentioning music and how in the trailers they catch you.
Yes.
I'm getting big Pizza Tower vibes right that. Like, listen to that. It's like Pizza Tower's coming right in there.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if it has that high intensity, like when you're doing the fights and you're coming in, you're doing the music. I don't know if you've noticed with the names, it was like the Titanic 1000 on it. As you were doing like what looked to be like the super attack, just going whack, 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 whack. The number was going down to 0 as the health bar was dropping. So it's like, it looks like it's going to have a lot of humor. It's going to have that slapstick comedy, that bit of fun on it. And I'd be very curious to see how they just tie that all together into just a, I'm going to knock you out kind of game, you know?
Absolutely. It kind of makes me think about the fact you just bringing up the health bar. As it goes down, you imagine there's going to be different phases of each of the fights that you're going to be going into. And again, what this art style allows you, you know, there's like a base level of zaniness, I'll just say, that's going to be in each of these fights. And as you go along, what's going to happen? You see there that Titanic 5000. What's going to, I guess, build as we go into phase 2, maybe phase 3, even phase 4, as they're on their last breath, trying to take you down, what sort of stops are they going to have to pull from to get the job done? So, J-Rock, what'd you think of the trailer, bud?
Oh, I think I didn't just watch the trailer. This is the first demo that I played.
Oh, my goodness.
I saw this and was just like, oh, yeah, this is right up my alley. Let me go take a look at this one. And I got to tell you, it restored the feeling right away. The nostalgia, the music, the mid-boss fight transformation from when it went from Freezy Boy to Ice Cold Killer. Man, I'm just like, oh, this is dope. It felt just like as a kid again, playing those old school boxing games, just sitting on the couch, you know, bobbing and weaving. Wonderful game. I can't wait for this one to come out, man.
Yeah. I would assume a game like this, I would hope with this style, I think you want to achieve is like, it's simple to get into, right? It's probably, I imagine it's a couple buttons that allows you to do the things you got to do, but it's the complexity from there, being able to read the different enemies, or the different fighters, and how you are going to best punish them, finding those openings. That's where the depth comes from, I imagine.
Yes,
yeah,
just like.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go Bobby.
No, go ahead.
Just like the old school games, you know, you got like 5 buttons to choose from, and you got to use those 5 buttons to get through a complex series of things, like, you know, pattern recognition and all of that. That's where the beauty, the complexity, and the simpleness. That's where the joy comes from too.
Easy to get into, very hard to master. Like I'm just gonna piggyback on a couple points here. Like every challenger that you saw there, every boss that you face, it's just like a puzzle that you got to figure out on the fly. And like again, like at base, it's a fight. But like when you go like really into it, you must figure out mechanics. You must be really light on your feet, and like, you know, it might come to a point where, yeah, you might fail, but you always get back up, you punch, you try again. The pixel animation, like looking very hand-drawn, super impressive, especially in like in a very fluid action genre like this, and like the Russian nostalgia with like these like retro CDI era looking characters just kind of breathe life into like every frame. So definitely a must download for me for sure.
Absolutely. Big Boy Boxing, you can wish list it today and fight your way. Maybe eventually it'll turn into a dance as well to victory in all these zany looking fights. I had to say zany a second time. Not as zany looking, but just as wild in a way. Coming up next, we have got Warden's Will in a gameplay trailer we've got here by the one, the only Mr. Argik. Let's see how that went for you, bud.
Hello, this is ARG's Warden's Will playtest for the Steam Next Fest demo. We're going to jump in, we're going to play, we're going to have fun with it. So without further ado, let's begin. This is a game that to me looks like a mix of Returnal with Risk of Rain 2 and a little bit of Ratchet and Clank with a lot of DACA. So we're going to jump in, we're going to play, we're going to have some fun with it for a bit and see what it's got. So immediately what do we know is this demo has 3 different characters available. We have Flyer, we have Dasher, and we have Hov Her, which is really fun. Little twist on the names there. We got 4 rifles. We got the Rad Rifle, we got the Railgun, we've got the Plasma Ball Spewer, and we've got the Longinus Rifle as well. Each of the Wardens have their own different abilities. Each of the weapons have their own different firing modes, as you can see at the bottom there. We are to activate transmitters. Immediately on the screen, I'm seeing a timer. I'm also seeing something that is probably going to be a difficulty meter. I'm going to make a lot of references to Risk of Rain 2 on this, because this is the type of vibes I get. It's like comic book style Risk of Rain. So I'm going to come through and we're going to just play with the game and we're going to go in on it. So the game has an overheat system on their weapons. Something I really like about this game immediately, and I found this out in the tutorial, was that you use your primary weapon to charge your secondary weapon. So in this case, the gun that we have is a machine gun that also has a shotgun, but you charge the machine, you use the machine gun to charge the shotgun, and then just go with it and have fun with it. And of course have our special powers and things like that. But other than that, I don't know anything else. So let's find out what it is together. Oh, hello. What's this? Go away. Oh, I overheated. Crap. Drop the mines. Nice. Not nice. I'm taking too much damage. Exterminator. Killer. Ultimate is available. Just use it. Fire all the missiles. Anything that doesn't get hit by missiles, we shoot at instead. No missiles! Don't spin! Just hit them! Alright, we're getting out of here. We're going to leave Elden Ring alone. Bye! Have a wonderful time! Yo, you get a lot of height from that. That's good. Just drop the mines, so when they all spawn, they'll just die. Yeah, that worked out quite nicely. That worked out very nicely. Okay, we got something here. Oh, turret! Hi. Okay, I'm in trouble. Let's just fire. What about them? Did the missiles lock on? Yeah, they have. Okay. You disappeared, didn't you? You did disappear. Hi. Oh, shoot. Okay, note to self, you can't dive backwards with it. I'm gonna die. Oh, Jesus. I'm having a time. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. Your robot body is now actually lifeless. Yeah, no, I just ate it. I just ate it with turrets. Right, let's switch weapons here. We got Plasma Ball Spewer. Let's see what the Plasma Ball Spewer does. It's like I'm firing giant basketball. Listen to the noise. Listen to the noise. Just wait. Listen. Thunk. Okay, let us play with the oh, they bounce! Bouncy balls! Does the big one bounce? Oh my god, the big one bounces. Yo, the big one. So we got bouncy balls. We got giant AoE bouncy balls. Over this way. Let's fly. Whee! The flips are ridiculous. Why does he constantly flip? Right, gotta move away from that just in case. They just have everything firing get locked onto. Take out the one that's close to me. That's fine. I should take out actually all of them. Okay, not quite all of them. Nice. Okay, that was a much better clear there. AoE missiles with the bouncy balls. This is Transporter Alpha or Transmitter Alpha. But what the heck do I do with the Harmony Adder? So this is slowly going up, right? Or is there an enemy in here preventing it? Why are you not increasing? Oh, maybe I do have to kill enemies inside it. Right, hold on. So, we're going to start with like 15 green, 16 green. Does this drain when I activate this? I'm an idiot. Oh, that's what it is. You drain the 2 resources. It's energy for the transmitters and money for upgrades. Oh! Okay, we figured it out. We figured it out. I need to try and just stay alive. Is the objective here. All right, we've got one over here. So it's like, yeah, her jump is doing something else. And it's like, is it like giving me an ability to air? Wow, I'm like flying. Huh? How have I found out that I can like hover? She can hover. Of course she can. Her name is Hover. Of course she can hover, you numpty. Okay, we got it. Let's go. Let's go get this thing done. So I thought like stronger enemies were spawning based on the amount of time that you've been in the area, but that little gizmo hasn't increased its number yet. Up at the top beside my money and my harvested resources here. Right, let's go find the next transmitter. And as we're going to find the next transmitter, we kill enemies. Nice. Just don't die, Arg. Just take your time. Don't die. Focus up. You've got it. Oh, it's funky. This is. It's funky. Right, we got 30 as well, actually, so we're good. So we can now just activate this. So this is alpha. We've done gamma. We need to find beta afterwards. Assuming I can actually survive to get there. I mean, we should be able to. I've run in a big circle, haven't I? Yes, I have. I've ran in a circle. We need to find it. Come on, Arg. We're so close. It's not in there. Let's have a look and see if we can find it. Remember, you're looking for the little markers. It's not them. I do not have any idea where the heck it is right now. I am a little bit panicky. No! Fudge! Oh, I made a mistake. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. No! All right, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be enough of it. It looks like you have to activate the 3 of them to go and do some kind of boss, but I just wasn't able to make it. We did like 3 or 4 attempts there. I'm absolutely going to be playing this again during Nexus because I want to see what a full run actually looks like. But god dang it, I feel a little bit silly not figuring it out immediately. But oh, see when you did. It's good stuff. It's very good stuff. But there you go. That is it. Warden's Will, the playtest for Steam Next Fest. I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it a lot. Oh.
That was Warden's Will from Elysium. Again, one part of the many, many hundreds of Steam Next Fest demos that you can take part in and download and play. This looks very frantic for players who love to think on their feet and think very quickly. And if you look on the Steam page, it's up to 3-player co-op, which makes for a lot of unique options for taking on the enemy hordes and hopefully getting to that last transmitter. Speaking of options, it is a roguelite. That's it. I'm sold. But many characters, many weapons. Like that's all you need to say to me. Many characters, weapons, different augments that you saw Argic display in the many playthroughs to randomize your playthroughs and keep every experience fresh. But you got a bit from Marcus, so we'll hear from him a little bit later. J-Rock, what do you think about this game?
Oh, so I also booted up this one too a little bit just to give it a shot. I saw a roguelike, I saw a 3D roguelike, and then I saw the Schmovement, and I was just like, you know what? This is right on my alley. I did it. I did the tutorial. I played the game. I died about a minute and 30 seconds in. It was like perfect, my kind of game.
Yep. Let's
absolutely loved it. The vertical movement, when you get like the rogue into the roguelike genres and you get to like the 3D roguelikes, the combination of the enemies that are constantly coming at you and having to think on your feet, and then now you added the jetpack movement and the cooldown balance between the primary and secondary weapons. It's so much to think about, like happening all at once, and those scratch the brain, tickle the brain in just the right way. Like, when you start seeing the numbers go up, it's just beautiful. It's a wonderful game. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, I feel like seeing those mechanics kind of stack on top of each other, just kind of like as you're slowly getting into the game and as the difficulty is slowly ramping up, that like it just prods that critical thinking, and not only that, but like the execution, especially if you're a 3-player squad, right? If that execution that you need to take down a really big super boss before getting to that last transmitter, like, and you can only guess that it gets harder and harder as you stack up with more bodies up to 3-player co-op. But Argic, you went a little bit solo with this demo. How was your experience like overall, just kind of like, in a retrospective sense?
I mean, I loved that. Like, when we were asked, I was like, yo, have a look at the demos. Which one do you like? It's like, okay, I got to go with this. I got to go with Warden as well. It's 3, again, same as everybody else. Yo, roguelike, gimme. I mean, I'll check it out. Like, gimme. But it's like, I was making a lot of solid comparisons to Risk of Rain 2 because I love that game and it had a similar vibe to it. It's a bit more speedy from what I've realized on it. And then obviously with the vertical movement, just the movement in general, it's so fluid and it's nice. All right, when he's flying, he looks ridiculous in such a good way. Like, I lost it when I first saw the fly. It's like, why are you backflipping as you're flying? What is this? But you saw there as well with the different weapons that I love the bouncy ball. I don't know if any of you out there, if you remember, I'm going to age myself a little bit. Nerf Arena Blast. It was like a team-based first-person shooter way back in the day where you were running around with Nerf guns. It reminds me of one of those. And then just the noise, the satisfying thunk every time you fire out the secondary and it just bounces. So much fun. And I started to default to that weapon. But yeah, like going through it, I tried a number of times just to go through it. It took me a while to figure out what to actually do. Like, I'm going through there going, okay, transmitters, let's get them. Having no idea what on earth it is I'm actually doing. Like, I thought, do you just stand in here? Nope, it's not doing it. Do you kill enemy? Nope, I'm not killing the enemy. Oh, it's the green stuff, of course. But it's like doing that. Never managed to find the third one. So I've got to jump back in this demo now to find out what happens when I do 3. Are there 3 transmitters? Are there more? Is there a super boss? I don't know. But the game's got me hooked and the demo did a really good job of being like, come see what we've got. Come challenge us. And you see at the start there, it's like, good luck, you're going to need it. You are going to need it. And they did a phenomenal job on it. So I've already got it wishlisted. I've already got it downloaded. Of course, I would have jumped back in on it. But I recommend everybody does it as well because it's definitely going to be a little fun one to check out.
I love those words. Good luck, you're gonna need it. Like, absolutely. Those simple words just sort of like set the tone. Like, even if you don't know what a roguelite is, even if you don't know what you're like getting yourself into, you just got into some unsettling stuff if you are not quickly about your wits. Spike, you have anything to say about this?
Yeah, I love any time a game represents the, like, yes, it is definitely going for a high level challenge. I would have been worse off than Argic was, jumping and be like, what is going on? I'm still trying to learn how to like move around. What is the gunplay like here? And also, there's mechanics on top of that. I love it when a game establishes that's going to be difficult, but you see the balance that is in this, in that there's also tons of movement options. You can zip around, get in and out of hairy situations just like that if you're quick on your toes. You got a bunch of different weapons in order to play a lot of good crowd control, and I'm sure in terms of bosses as well. It's got the mechanics there to counter the raw difficulty that the game is clearly going to present you with. I think the game looks fantastic.
Absolutely. Warden's Will, again, brought to you by Elyzio. Again, part of the many demos that you can download right now until the 17th. And we've got even more trailers for you coming up next. We have a very good, I love how Spike was saying about zipping and zooming, because this very next trailer is going to get you really hyped and in the driver's seat. Brought to you by Platonic Friends and Sky Devil Palm. This is Victory Heat Rally.
Victory Heat Rally. That is, spoilers, that's one of my favorite looking games of the day. I absolutely love everything going on in this trailer. I love the music that goes along with it. It's like hitting all the bells and whistles that I want for a great looking racing game. It's got awesome music to go along with it. Bobby, you were bringing up in that trailer, I want to kick this to you, the skirt. The drifting sound.
Oh my lord, I love that little drift sound. Like, it's so like serotonin inducing, and especially in a fast-paced game like this, you want to hear it all the time. You want to hear that all the time. You want to hear that. You want to see that meter go up. It just looks like it's such a blast.
Absolutely. I think the best racing games give you this amazing sense of speed that just like you feel like you are on the cusp of going out of control, of wiping out, of flying off the track. And the fact that the camera shifts at that diagonal with you, your car is straight up horizontal going across this track right now. This game looks so cool, so fun. Argake, I know you were saying you checked this one out a little bit.
Yeah, I downloaded this one. This one's a lot of fun to play. Like, it looks good in the trailer. It plays just as good. Like, you are up there. You are full speeding. You are trying to keep that drift meter going. Like, you are old school snaking on some of these stages just to keep that drift meter going with the boost. Because an important thing, you see it right there on the screen, just like, if you ram into someone and you are faster than them, they are off. But you've got to be careful because they can do it back to you as well. But it's like, it is all about racing through it, but it's not like a traditional racing game. It's more like you're doing the sprints for the speed on it. Obviously, it has its different modes. You've got the championships, you've got the time trials, you've got just the pure arcade practice mode if you want to do it as well. But it's just like, it keeps all that energy, it keeps all that fun. And the music is something straight out of Eurobeat. Like, you know it's Eurobeat inspired. You're just sitting there going, yeah, you want to be driving on that. And a lot of their tracks are varied, they have fun. I've got to mention the name of one of them because you know it's an inspiration and a half. You've got Daytona Beach. Like, come on. You know what they're referencing with that. You got some Daytona in there. Like, they're wearing their inspirations on their sleeve. The demo, it's got quite a few tracks in it. It really does just gives you that perfect little slice of what this game is going to be. And I absolutely just 100% recommend it.
Oh no, now brain rotted Daytona. God. J-Rock, was it kicking for you, gamer?
It absolutely was. You know how you could feel like those, in a good way, those toxic vibes building up into you, like, oh, I can't wait to bully my friends in a game like this, and I can't wait to have my friends have a chance to bully me in a game like this. This feels like one heck of a party game coming up. I'm excited for this one.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can't say enough nice things about this one. This is like in my top 3 or 4 trailers that we're going to watch today, but there's many more amazing ones we still got to analyze. J-Rock, we're going to kick it back over to you, but you of the past for this next one. We have got Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. Got some gameplay trailer from you. Let's check it out. Let's see what this game's got to offer.
All right, so this right here is my first impressions of Flintlock
for 10 bitter
Steam
years since the dead.
I saw the aesthetic of this game, saw it was Souls-like.
Today,
instantly wanted it. So right off the bat, visually a very appeasing game. Bodied. The old school war aesthetic, phenomenal. I'm loving the outfits already too. Firearms are powerful weapons used to fight the dead. RT to shoot your primary firearm. Shoot. Consumes a black powder charge. Okay, I bet. There's your melee attacks. Okay, so I just gotta smack somebody up. The gun is really strong. I wonder if the gun is how parrying works in this game. Very Bloodborne-like. So it seems like your ability to level up and progress is going to be based off of skill and confidence. Which I didn't have one of those two in that instance. Oh.
Right in, mongrel.
Wait, hold on. Damn it, it turned. It turned. Oh God! Maybe this isn't the time to be messing around. Hold on, wait.
Up! Gotta get up!
Come a little closer, bud. Just me and a bro. All right, let's take this. Oh God, let's take this seriously now, please. There's no way. When he has gravity attacks like that, there's no way. Oh, I'm dead. I don't think I was supposed to survive that. So I got a boss to fight. I have no idea where they are. There he is. I took damage? Sweet. It took me a while to try to get used to what the parrying would be in this thing, but once figured out, it would be elite combat.
That should be all of them. We should check the coffee shop.
Yeah, no, I like this. I need this when it comes out. The smooth movement.
Well, I couldn't.
The smooth combat. Really nice graphics. Outfit aesthetics. Apparently there's going to be different weapons the more we progress.
The bridge is gone.
I have a better idea. Touch that skull for me.
All right.
Oh! Open rifts throughout the world. Oh, this is dope.
What was that?
It's called a rift. On to the next one.
There's got to be a smoother way to do this, and I'm just not figuring it out yet. I think they did that slow on purpose, though.
Souls below. I can get used to this.
You might just have to.
That was sick, though. That was sick. Where?
Let's get this over with.
Oh, that was my fault. Sometimes I do forget that I have a gun. Who the heck is your boss? There he is. What's up, Galen? I need that shield, sir. Oh, I can't take it. Run it. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Why did I jump into that? I forgot about the special attack until the very last minute. I forgot about the special attack.
Just have their home back.
But phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. This game is really, really good. Also, this is a lot of demo that they gave us. This is a whole lot of demo. I feel like I could go on forever, but yeah, this is my early impressions of this game. Controls very well, looks very good. The mechanics are nice. I like the Souls-like mechanics with the added movement that they put in this game. Of course, the photo mode is appreciated. This is just a dope game, and I can't wait to get a chance to try more of this. I'm glad that I was given this one as an option to play through, and I'm glad that this one was this fell to me because this is dope. Can't wait to see more. And thanks, Nexus.
Ooh, that absolutely awesome. Flintlock brought to you by A44 Games and Kepler Interactive. Looking to be a promising action RPG. Many ways to take down your foes in combat, as J-Rock had really masterfully displayed there in that little demo that you just saw there. Movement as well, looking super smooth. Fun traversal, aerial abilities to scale large environments. Like, and it just looks really great, really polished. And also the ruthless kind of like lady protagonist kind of has me hooked with so much heft, so much like, you know, oomph in every swing of the strike. And also, you know, lady protagonist at the forefront absolutely must be noted. But before we get into more of J-Rock's splurging about the game, because I know he's got a lot to talk about, Arctic, what did you think? Have you gotten to take a look at this or play this at all? What do you think about this?
I've not got to play this one yet, but I got to add it to my wish list for sure, because that was damn interesting. All right, I want to try and beat that boss. Like, I know we were talking in between here on this one. It's like, I know I was supposed to die to that. One of those attacks, that black hole attack that we saw, is like, there's got to be a way to dodge that. It's like, we might whittle it down, and it might take us forever, but maybe, you know, my Souls-like knowledge is kind of telling me, you might be able to do it. It might not be worth it, but it'll be fun to try it, you know? And yeah, just overall, looking at the combat there, loads of little things that look really, really cool. Noticing it's very like geometrical in its design. Like there's loads of triangles, there's loads of squares, and you had the shields. And one of the cool things that I noticed, and I want to know a bit more of there, was like the shield that one of the enemies pulled out. J-Rog just immediately went, it's like, oh, no. Just yanked it away and it despawned. It's like, oh, well, no defense for you then. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of in-depth combat there. So definitely intrigued about it.
Like the story too, like that little like preamble that we got at the beginning. Like I feel like this game just has like the perfect blend of like, you know, action and traversal, you know, and story to just like, you know, kind of keep you playing from beginning to end. J-Rock, do you agree?
Oh, absolutely, 1000%. I picked this up. I was just like, oh, Souls-like, right on my alley. Let me give this one a shot. And then you get into it. I see the protagonist. I'm like, heck yeah. I start moving around and I'm like, heck yeah. Then they're just like, press R2 to use the pistol. I'm like, heck yeah. And then they're just like, the pistol can parry. And I'm like, heck yeah. Just like all the different elements that come into it, from that to the speed. And then once you unlock the magic gunpowder that gives you the double jump and then the midair dodge, I'm telling y'all, a Souls-like type game that plays very similar to like a Bloodborne with a midair dodge and that speed, that pacing, and then the armor. The armor concept. It's like you have to do like a staggering system. I don't know if you guys noticed it in the gameplay trailer. It's like a little purple bar above the enemy's health. Some enemies you can't hurt right off the bat. They're just like too heavily armored. So you have to stagger that, and then it's just a whole lot of, you know, give me that. And you just take the shield from them or like knock the helmet off their head. It's beautiful. It's so in depth. Every fight that I fought, even in one-on-ones, it didn't feel like I was fully in control of that fight. Like it felt like I had to react to them, because if I rushed in, you know, it was a beating. I love that. You have to approach each fight methodically, at least for now, until we figure things out. And that movement, the traversal between the portals, oh, that was fun. That was so much fun. I can't wait to see more of that and do more of that in the game. And I hope there's more of a traversing and then double jumping into dodging and jumping into more portals. I want to get real advanced with it.
I love how you say all of that. Like, oh yeah, the enemies are just so, you know, so vile, so vicious. Like you just have to think about everything. But first, let me take a selfie. Oh, they were. Look at this big creature. He's gonna kill me. But wait, the boys gotta see this.
You got to remember what happened, though. You know, you're not going to believe what happened if you didn't take a photo of it. You need proof you were there. You're not going to give me a photo mode and think I'm not going to use it. I don't care what the stakes are. I did not know. I did not know a Souls-like game needed a photo mode until I saw that this game had a photo mode. I can't wait to experiment with different ways. I love me some photo mode.
Oh my lord, Spike! Any thoughts?
As there's so many things you can analyze there. Again, I love the usage of, like you said, like, oh, okay, it's got a double jump. Like, there's more interesting traversal as you go through it. And you were bringing up, J-Rock, that a lot of times everything was kind of centered around your gunpowder. That is how you perform your double jump. A lot of your dodging is based around that gunpowder. I love the theming of that and how everything works around it. That kind of, well, why does a million video games I've done, you have a double jump. Here's literally why. You're like almost punching the ground to allow yourself to do it.
I love how they did it with the gunpowder, though. It's so good. And then not being able to, well, I wonder how, like, in later segments, how it would work in that game in terms of, like, fighting and how they're planning to advance from that. Do I get to put more gunpowder? Do I remember that I have another hand that I can store gunpowder in? I can't wait to figure out more of it.
We've been talking so much about combat, so much about like different ways to take on the foes and different innovations of how you take down everyone in your path. And we get to talk about more of that as we continue on in this Steam Next Fest session with this next trailer, where you get to smash, and you get to smash a lot with a little bit of shooty bang bang on the side. This next game, brought to you by Sabaka, is KIBORG.
My God, a shorty but a goodie there in the KIBORG trailer. It's, if one word comes to my mind, that trailer was metal. I love that it's showcasing like the simplicity of the game at its core. You are going to smash, like you said, Bobby, a lot. You're going to smash and smash. You're going to have gunplay. You're going to have seamless, oozing style-like transitions in between going from smash to all of a sudden, bam, you're in a third-person shooter, and you're going to be using the Shooty McGun guns right there. So much cool stuff right here. Let's go ahead and start with J-Rock. I know you said this one caught your eye almost immediately.
Once I noticed it, I got to say, I am just a lover of video games in general.
Yeah,
but
video games are cool.
once I noticed this one, I was just like, oh yeah, I got to give it a shot. And then like mid-combat, first off, the combat felt very smooth. And then mid-combat, I kind of like knocked the guy back with like a bat, and he flew backwards, and I'm running at him. And as he's getting up, I channel my inner WWE, my old school Kevin Nash, and I big boot this dude in the face. And he's down on the ground, and then I press some other button, and then I assimilate his soul onto me for body armor. So I immediately paused the game and then put it on my wish list.
That is so gnarly, dude.
This game is absolutely metal. I loved it. I didn't even get to the guns aspect when I played the demo, but oh god, I love the 3D style arena combat. Enemies just coming at you wave after wave. It's just, for me personally, turn my brain off, kick some butt.
Yeah, it's very much a kind of game that it's, paint your own picture, right? Like, let me color it with whatever crayons I want. Also, I want
a whole lot of red.
I want to lean a lot more into like the melee combat. We're going to go fisticuffs on everything. I'm going to bring the Kevin Nash big boot. You do that. You want to mess around more with the guns. The options are there, and I think that's going to be the sort of thing that keeps you coming back to this sort of game more and more. Arctic, what'd you think?
You're all going Kevin Nash. I'm just sitting here having like internal screaming of just because I'm getting Bionic Commando vibes going through that like big metal arm ready to smash, punch down. As you're saying as well, like the different guns and that. I need to play it to dive in and have a look here, but some of the designs, they all look metal as heck. Like those three are about to like. You going through it and you says like three of them come in, one's ready to come smash, another one's ready in this big armored suit, and then you've got a guy who you're going. He's going to get, like, he's getting squashed. Like, what's going to happen here? Like, he's gone, right? Like, not going to happen with that one. But you don't know how it's going to turn out till it does. Suddenly pulls out a shotgun. You go, all right, maybe not. Whoa. And J-Rock, you were saying something really funny. You had a tagline for this game that you were mentioning just as the trailer was playing there. Can you remember what you said?
Absolutely not. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. What did I say?
You were saying there saying it's like tagline for this game is just shooty guns as you're going through and you're playing. And it's just like you see the pools. I was like, yeah, this game is shooting McBungus. I can see that right now on like just the reviews on the game when it comes out. Just shooting McGungus, J-Rock 2024. There you go. That's what you've got on that one.
Yes.
Definitely one that you need to play. That I think I need to play. Need to check it out. Grabs my interest because like a little bit of a sci-fi knot in there, and I'm like, ooh, there's some good designs. But this is one of these games where it's like you got to play it to experience it, and we can because there's demos, and that means we can play them all.
Yeah, let's keep in mind, everyone, we're here celebrating day one of the June 2024 Steam Next Fest. All these awesome games, like, wow, that looks super cool. I can't wait to play it. You can play them right now, all week. Check them out. They're going to be free demos. Go over to store.steampowered.com/nextfest. Again, that is store.steampowered.com/nextfest and start checking out all these amazing games. Again, we've just got a very small group that we're going to be deep diving today, but there are over 1,000 freaking video games that you can go play right now. Many of them are amazing looking. Make sure to check them out. This has been an amazing show so far, and we're only like a third of the way through. We got two whole other segments. We have some more awesome panelists we're going to bring on. Bobby, they're going to get to join us here in the booth. But this does sadly bring us to an end for two of our comrades, Argic and J-Rock the God. Thank you both so much for joining us. Before we send you off on your way, J-Rock, let's start with you. Where can people find you? What do you like to do? Video gaming related, I guess.
You can find me on twitch.tv/JRockTheGod, playing a lot of roguelikes, randomizers, Souls-likes, a whole lot of things, using only my feet. I just finished Hades 2 no-handed. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. I love me some mini games, so y'all can find me over there.
Absolutely. That's awesome. And Argic, how about you, bud? Where can we find you? I know where I can find you in about a month.
Hey, yeah, indeed. Yeah, until then, though, you can find me over at twitch.tv/Argic, Sonic Speedrunner Extraordinaire, top 10 challenge to get top 10s in all mainline Sonic games. But I get distracted by cool indie games and weeks like this. This week, because it's Next Fest, I'm going to be doing something called the 30-minute limit, where I'll be spending 30 minutes, no more, no less, on video games that catch myself and my community's eyes. And we're going to focus right on the gameplay. And if it catches it, it goes on the wish list. And it gives us a chance just to check as many of these games as we can, because you've only got a week. And it's like, too much. But 30 minutes, no more, no less. And then I cry when I really like a game and I want to go longer than 30 minutes.
The continuation, the sequel to our show today. J-Rock, Argic, thank you both so much for joining us. Bobby, this has already been a ton of fun. Bobby, let's send us into our little bit of a small intermission. We got 60 seconds here. Look at some more game trailers. And when we come back, part 2, our middle act of the Steam Next Fest. Let's see what we got.
Could talk about them all day. So why don't we? Demos like Cassette Boy, a monochromatic, retro-themed, puzzle-focused RPG where what you see is all that's real, and where sometimes all you need to solve your problems really just is a change of perspective. Or maybe you should take some time away from your stressful day job and book your slaycation as you master snowboarding, magic, and fast-paced action combat while exploring the dungeons of Hinterberg. You knew that chasing your partner down to the abandoned city was foolish. You knew that people had called it a one-way trip. But now all that you know for sure is you must survive in Hollow Body. Then, take control of the treasure hunter Yuba and explore a vast world as you unlock weapons, spells, abilities, and the memories of your unlikely Jinn companion in Mira and the Legend of the Jinn. Finally, hop from shadow to shadow as you help a spirit find its way back to where it belongs, the 3D puzzle platformer, Shim. We might not actually have all day, but you absolutely do, and you can check out these demos and hundreds more during Steam Next Fest.
And we are back. Welcome back to the Steam Next Fest session stream. Here we are running until the 17th of June, giving you hundreds upon hundreds of Steam Next Fest demo games that you can download right now for absolutely free. My name is Bobby. That there is Spike Vegeta. We have a whole new panel of really great and really wholesome content creators to kind of mull over a lot of these games with us. Like, just to quickly go over the games that we threw at you. Love the Cassette Boy. Love that little like retro vibe, that kind of like, you know, that little spin on that. Mira Legend of Jin's Metroidvania alert. Please sign me up. That is the way to my heart right there. And we have tons more. But again, we are bringing in a couple of new panelists, Brian Otto and Tomato Anus. How are you folks? Good to have you here.
I'm doing great. I'm super happy to be here. I see a lot of my friends in chat immediately, so the vibes are already immaculate. Spike, Bobby, you know I'm huge fans of yours. Tomato is one of my closest friends, so there's just a good group of folks here to talk about some flippin' video games right now.
Could not have said it better myself. I'm super glad to be here and be talking about some sick demos.
Yeah, we've already had a really strong start with those first 5 demos, bringing you all in for 5 more. And let's immediately jump right into it. This is definitely at near the top of my favorite names of games that we're going to be playing today. And I love this game actually. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. We got Iron Meat. Roll that beautiful beam footage.
That was some beautiful meat footage, if I may say so myself.
Meat footage.
Look at it, dude. This might be my favorite looking trailer that we had for the day. It is just, Brian, you used the word immaculate before this. The vibes are immaculate. As disgusting as so much is going on in this trailer, it is immaculate. All the vibes of it is exactly what it is aiming to be. I love the music. I love the stylistic choices, the art design of this, the nutty looking boss fights all over the place, the different sorts of weapons that you get to see, just the pacing of your run. It's all to a T, exactly what they were going for in this retro style, and it looks sick nasty. All the different locales, the color schemes they're using everywhere that we're going to see in these screenshots. This game looks awesome, but I'm a fake fan. I have not been able to play this one yet. I do believe we have someone in the call. Tomato Anus, come to my rescue. You played this.
Yeah, I played this a little bit today, actually. And first off, incredible animation in the trailer. That alone is fantastic. But what surprised me most when I went to actually play it is how well they capture the tone of the game with that crazy animation. Because even with the pixel art, the side-scrolling stuff, that tone and that grunginess is so captured. It comes through so clear. Like, I fought, in the demo, I fought a boss named, like, Carrion Voy, like Carrion, like the rotting meat, but also Envoy, because it was like a train monster. The gameplay, like you said, super tight. It felt really rewarding to play. You get weapons. If you get like 2 of the same weapon drop, it upgrades. But if you get hit, you lose that weapon. So you have like 16 hits throughout a level. So it was forgiving in that sense, but it was brutal in that you can have a pretty sick run going, and then you just get hit once and like, okay, I have no weapons now. So.
Yeah, and I love that about this style of game is that like you do have to. It's a high skill set. You got to learn how to work with those powered up weapons, but also sometimes just know how to, dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge your way to victory on a boss, win a war of attrition. Brian, what'd you think about what we saw in this trailer here?
I think obviously it's going to be, channeling a little bit of Contra, but as somebody that grew up playing a lot of the Metal Slug games, especially on like, I was a little bit late to it, so I played them on the Xbox Live Arcade. But as somebody that played a lot of the Metal Slug games, I had so much fun just like having my friends over after school and just gunning through some Metal Slug. And that really felt like, as soon as I saw like the co-op aspect of it, it was immediately like it channeled like a lot of those memories for me. And I found that to be like really, really exciting. So, and also it's hard not to get excited about a game that is simply titled Iron Meat,
Yes.
So... you want to come over, play some Iron Meat today? You know what I mean?
Let's go. Oh, the video game. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly.
This game looks amazing. One of my favorite looking trailers of the day. But now we're going into another one of my favorite looking trailers right here. This was the kind of first person monkey game I didn't know I needed in my life. Brian Otto, I know you got to play a little bit of this. Let's check out how that looked. Monke Simulator, however you say it. Roll it. Let's see it.
Yo, what is up, Next Fest? I am Brian Otto, and today we're going to be playing Monke Simulator. Fun fact, this game was made by monkeys. It was made by monkeys for monkeys. That's pretty cool. I've never played a game made by monkeys before. Look at this guy. He's got a banana. A little snake in the background. That is, in fact, a banana. Monkey. As far as what to expect, I don't really know. I remember when I saw the game, I was like, Monke Simulator. That doesn't really sound like something I'm going to be into. And then I saw like a brief bit of the demo or like a trailer, and I was like, okay, I have to play this. You'll see. Let's just hop into it. Let's just go. Whoa. Are they dropping them into the lava? Nah, what? Press left mouse or F to uncage yourself. Get out of here. Yo, can I help you? That guy does not look too... Do they just drop him into the lava? First of all, wow, I'm fast. Whoa, you got air control. Okay, oh, I have a double jump. Boom, boom. Okay, cool. Do I have like a... Do we got like a sprint? We got like a dash. Press shift to dash. So, does that mean I can dash upward? Can I? Whoa, yeah. I went really far. I'm way up in the air. Wow, okay. What can I dash down? Oh, that's pretty cool. So you have like you can get like a fast fall? Okay. Whoa! Double jump, and then tap control in the air to rapidly slam downwards. Oh! Oh, that's not a destructible surface. Okay, I thought it was. Or is it? Oh, okay. Look out for red highlighted objects in the world to interact with, jump and swing in. Okay. This resets double jump too. Okay. I'm glad I didn't fail that. I thought for sure I was gonna fail that. Dude, the movement in this feels a little crispy. I'm not gonna lie. You like move kind of fast. You got the dash. You got the whoa, dude. You go super fast. Wait. Well, oh, I missed that. Wall move. Did they just say I had wall running? Oh no, you got wall running. Oh, it's over for me. So I have to hold diagonally into the wall. Oh, it's over for. Oh, okay. It's almost over for the monkey too, as it turns out. Press control to slide. Sliding is required to maintain momentum on the ground. See, I come from a Titanfall background, so... Oh my god! Yo, we're... Oh, okay, we're... Oh, what was that? A banana? Oh. I'm sorry, what? Press E to interact with objects. Try picking up that mysterious weapon on the floor. Okay. Did I... There's no way they just gave me a... I have nothing to say, but I can't... You can purchase new weaponry at Dawn's using Banan dollars. Just interact with the till. When ready, use escape to return the overworld from the main menu. Okay. Well, I don't have any Banan dollars. So, $2,000 for a Splat 12? Boy, inflation really is going crazy. A Baboon Tube. Colt 69. Nice. A Muck Musket. I think that's what I have right now, because this gun is definitely shooting poop. I guess I go back to the overworld now? That's what they told me to do? Oh, okay. Ape Awakens. Looks like they got a set timer here, so I will probably... I'm assuming there's going to be like some speedrun-oriented stuff and do the move levels. Okay. Start level. Shoot the switch of this marvel of Tiki engineering. Okay. I have shot the switch. Okay, we're... Oh, and you got like a little combo meter? Oh, that's kind of cool. What was that? Yo, I just threw a banana grenade? Okay. All right, hold on. Sorry, I'm just like so... I just can't believe this game is real. And like, you're so floaty too. Man, you're gonna have a lot of freedom of movement in this. Oh, we're gonna be sliding through here. Nice. Whoa. Yeah, why would I want to... So is the banana like the end of the level? Or like... Okay, I think I interact with the banana to end the level. Okay, I can see how somebody would do this in like 7 seconds, actually. This was like a pretty short level. Epic finish! Thanks! Alright, let's go to the next level. Cliffside Climb. The little dance before that is crazy. Start level. Okay. Apes can't swim. Maybe you can doggy paddle at best, lol. Can I just like wall run here? Yeah, I was gonna say, why would I want to do the whole... the thing? Shroom bounce. Bounce on tasty shroom. Bounce on tasty shroom it, but don't eat it, lol. Okay. Wow. Okay. We don't want to land in the water. We know that. The Tiki gods smile upon you. With great power comes great opportunity for self-gain. Okay, so I could just run into it. Okay. So pretty straightforward so far. We're just kind of running and holding forward, right? Snake, bounce on its dumb head. So that's also, it does the same thing as just rooms. Okay. All right, epic finish. Not quite sure how epic that was. Whoa, we're in a city. You're in a temple, now we're in a city. Okay, Monkey City Skyline. 7 out of 10. This is apparently the hardest level we've played so far. All right, let's go. Because last time I didn't have to kill everybody. Last time I didn't have to kill everybody, but now I do, I guess. So which is interesting because they give you the option to like not engage in some of these environments. So, okay, I'm just making sure I'm not like missing anybody now, since these are all required targets. Okay, now this was the part where I struggled last time, so I'll see if I can remember. Or I guess I'll have to kill everybody here first, right? Because weren't there enemies here? Or I think I'm tripping. Right, and I need that grapple, so maybe that wasn't the best idea to use it there, unless I can just... Okay, I got the grapple there. And right, we need to go this way. Okay, so I will just grab this. We'll do a little dash, and then we'll do a little grapple action. Nice, good job, Brian. You're learning. Okay, and we killed all the enemies. Good job, good job, good job, good job. That was definitely a 7 out of 10 level, I think, when you consider... Oh, is that it? That is it. That is the Monke Simulator demo. Did I ever get enough money to buy anything in here? The Splat 12, dang. And you know what? I should have picked up the Splat 12. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed me exploring Monke Simulator. What a game. I love the freedom of movement. It's definitely got some character, so if you want to try this out yourself, maybe you'll beat some of my times. It is available on NextFest right now. Thanks for watching.
Monke Simulator, everybody. What more needs to be said about that? Totem Soft Products has brought us quite a lot of content within that little demo. So, I mean, hey, for fans of Time Attack or speedrunners, you should be able to return to Monk with this demo. Time and time again. Tomato, I see you looking off into something there. I know you're pondering about the monkey. What are your thoughts?
I'm trying to process what we just watched. That was kind of incredible.
There was a lot to dissect there.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of monkeys. I like ootin' and ahtin' some from time to time. So I loved watching this. I love the monkey's dance move on the main menu. I mean, the way the monkey moves around, it looked pretty realistic to me. That's when I go to the zoo, that's how monkeys move around. They jump in the air and move. So this seems pretty realistic. Yeah, this seems...
The shooting the poop guns, as soon as he shot the poop gun, I was like, this is just like real life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Monk Musket? What was it?
That was crazy.
What were
Monk
they trying
Musket
to
was
say,
crazy.
Doc?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Monk. By the way, is it monkey or is it like monka? Is it, how do people pronounce monkey with just the E?
I'm a monkey guy.
I've always just kind of said like monka.
Monkey.
Monke Simulator. An experience I truly won't forget anytime soon. Yeah, that was like, it was definitely fun to play. Like anytime I get to play a first-person parkour game, again, like I mentioned in the demo, coming from a Titanfall background, that's just like my sauce. It had like a grapple gun. It had we didn't see this this got cut from the edit, but it has like a jetpack. It has like a bunch of stuff that you can do. So yeah, I gotta say, like that the demo was actually pretty beefy. So like I had like whiplash when we were like at the intro, and then it was like, now we're in the city. I was like, oh my goodness. Like if you thought that was fun, check out the demo. There is so much stuff still that you can do in that. There's like a lot of levels in there. So especially any of the beach levels, you have a lot of segments where you have super high speed, and you're just like chaining like mushroom bounce to snake bounce to grappling on like a floating or like a flying bird. Like it's super cool.
Just a slight question. I just want to pick your brain about this, Brian. But what do you think would be like the most optimal sort of like movement in order to like attain and keep that like high ranking on your style meter that we saw there?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it seems like that crouch ability is just like the OP one. It's got like a lot of different stuff you can do with it. You can chain it into like a slide really quick. Like again, Titanfall background, slide hopping. Anytime that you can like have momentum and just like carry it through the ground or carry it into the ground through like a slide is like that seemed to be the sauce as far as I could tell with my brief time with it. So yeah, it was definitely that was definitely an experience. Monke Simulator.
Again, Monke Simulator, like mindless fun for some, ruthless optimizing for others. It's absolutely incredible. But that was a lot, and I think we all here agree that was a lot. So let's kind of slow things down a bit, because there are a lot of great kind of cozy upcoming games that I want you to take a look at as well. Take a look at this trailer from by a Ranger.
Gemma is a curious girl who moves through the world in her own special way. She grew up in a cozy, tucked-away town. But she never really fit in.
Furniture and mattress.
And welcome back, everyone. Sorry, we had a little bit of a hiccup there on the internet, but we are here again celebrating the June 2024 edition of the Steam Next Fest and getting to watch another awesome trailer right there. A Ranger, a role puzzling adventure. I had not noticed the RPG thrown out there. And
That's good.
And this is the sort of game that unbelievable. Again, we're going to see lots of trailers, lots of platformers, lots of shooters, lots of like genres and whatnot we're familiar with. I love anytime we get to showcase a more like puzzle-based game right there. And it's even like, it's low grade to call it a puzzle game. There's so much going on right here. Tomato Anus, I know you had said you got to play this a little bit. I need someone who had firsthand experience on this game. What was it like getting to control it?
First, this game is so fun to just move around in. You can kind of hear in the trailer, every time you move one tile, there's a little like clink noise. And that just, it just brings it all together. There's a certain X factor to that as you move around. And you can see in the trailer, like, your movement wraps. So if you try and go left off a path and that's the end, then you wrap back around to the right side. So you can really jump around the map so quickly. So it's really, really fun to just mess around with the movement. And that was the thing that like really surprised me when I first played it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love like the sense of the narrative that I think this kind of, I'm always fascinated by any sort of storytelling just in life, but how video games can relay a narrative to you. And, you know, little stuff like we got to see in the trailer about like, she's a little bit of an outcast. She's a little bit of a screw up that all of a sudden she moves the tiles along and it affects everything else around her. All of a sudden the lady up there in the ladder, it breaks. And now what does that do? What does that tell you about what others think of her? So like the thought process of where this sort of story is going to go while you're also telling that story through this incredibly unique gameplay that we've never seen in any other video game before. Absolutely fascinating. Brian, what'd you think about this?
Yeah, in my opinion, this is one of the coolest games I've seen like in Next Fest in a minute.
100%.
I obviously it's going to be like a little bit like Sokoban adjacent, and I just kind of have like a soft spot for those sorts of puzzle games. But I think ever since I played Viewfinder last year, I've just kind of really fallen in love with these puzzle games that challenge like traditional logic or challenge or just different that operate differently than how you might have like sorry, I can't find the words, but they're different than like what you might expect from a standard operating procedure. I really can't find the words right now. Apologies, but like just even like the screen wrapping. Anything like that, it's I'm really intrigued by it.
Absolutely. Yeah, this game looks absolutely fascinating. It's kind of one like, you know, whatever like genres you're into as a gamer, make sure you give this one a look because I guarantee you it crosses over many genres that you would not think of. A Ranger, a role puzzling adventure. I gotta not put the RPG together for me right there. That game looks Super cool, super beautiful. Make sure to check it out. Next up, we have got another gameplay trailer here by the one, the only Tomato Anus in the call. You got to check out a little bit of this, another super unique, cool looking game. We got Leximan. Let's see what you got.
All right, Leximan, Ultra Mega Demo 2.0. Press any button. Waking up in our 2D Minecraft bedroom, just like I do every morning. Good morning, Leximan. That was a strange dream, wasn't it? Something about being a part of this strange Ultra Mega Demo. Ha ha ha! You're menacing scratchy chortle from inside the toilet, grumbling in irritation. You lean in for a closer look. Why would you lean close into a toilet? Okay, let's see. Think you're seeing the problem here. No doubt your toilet has been infested by a lavatory gremlin. Okay. It's already creating a tunnel system right underneath your bathroom tiles. This is where your magic comes in. Yes, magic. How does that work again? Click and drag word fragments into the casting box at the top of the screen to make an effect. Okay. Spell. Cast. Nothing. Something's happened. Wisp of blue and yellow magic begin to sparkle in the bathroom. Pew, but the weak sparkles suck back into your lexicon, doing absolutely nothing. That stupid gremlin is laughing at you now. Is that it? But you do feel as if you gained the ability to spell words better. More word fragments are flying out of your lexicon. This is no spelling bee, but maybe you can use your newfound knowledge to make a better spell. Click and drag word fragments. Remember, you can combine more than 2. Oh gosh. Okay. Bleak bean. What happened with bean? I'm gonna cast bean on the toilet. Oh, mighty beans, what is your wisdom? Literally just a can of beans. Something a bit more mightier. All right. Bleak, clean. Oh, sweet, you can reorganize. Okay. What happens if I do a word that's not a word? Like, well, I guess lean. Let's do lean first. Tilts very slightly on its side. Hold on. Oh, I'm leaning the room. Oh, sweet. Uppercut. What does cut up do? Oh, I'm very close. Okay. I see. So I do have to do uppercut. I was not expecting lean to actually work. I was going to do clean. Now I want to know what happens if I... Oh. Now I just got to replay the game. Water swirls. We're draining away. All is right in the world again. Awesome. Oh, I dig this guy. He's my favorite. Stupendously tall, magnificent man stands here. Frying pan in hand, he grins as you approach. Leximan! Good to see you. Soup broth. Won't cook itself. Special soup broth for breakfast. Wait a minute. You're just here to eat. You don't know how to cook, let alone... Do you doubt me, Leximan? You always were a stubborn one. I see this guy's deal. I like this guy. I like this chef. Listen carefully, Leximan. There's a lot on the line. I need you to add a bunch of each of them to the cauldron. Don't worry about measuring. Just follow your heart. That's how Mom taught me to do it. All right? That's a lot of eggs. Yes. You need to believe. I must say, it smells good. Keep going. All right. I love my soup really crunchy. We're going to make a really crunchy soup. And really spicy. Oh, that wasn't nearly as much spice as I would have wanted to add. But if chef says it's all right, then it's all right. Time to teach this culinary disaster a lesson. Let's do it, Grum Grung. Gripping his rod in your hand, you're ready to command the mighty golem. It's just you don't know the command words to control him with. There's no instruction manual, nothing. Just need to figure out the command words yourself, I guess. Ready for battle. His stone mouth grinds slowly upwards into a grin. All right, laser, salt. Throw some salt on the fire. What else? Squat. Oh, so I could probably do squash. Squatch. Can I do Sasquatch? Sasquatch. Turns to look at you seriously for a moment. Sasquatches are not retrial. You're seriously telling me that this bloody Bigfoot is a myth? Salt. I was going to do salt. Let's salt the fire. Salt. 5 alt. Salt. Rummages this for a while before pulling out a little salt shaker from one of his cracks, carefully holding it between his thumb and forefinger. Salt for Leximan. For putting on ham, sand, 3. No, let's do a laser. Let's see if laser works. Let's see if Grung can shoot lasers. Gauging protocols, defense paradigm, X-23 beta obliteration matrix. Grung's eyes begin to light up with a powerful yellow glow as energy builds within. Not seen this one before. Please select a mode. 0D. Let's do excellent mode. What the hell is excellent mode? There are probably better choices to be made, but you just can't stop thinking about it. What is excellent mode? What does it do? You utter the choice hesitantly. Excellent mode selected. Hathreer, we go. The beads of light in Grung's eyes glow brighter and brighter and brighter. Suddenly, the magic building within is unleashed in a glorious torrent of phantasmal, multicolored beams of light that blast the elemental away with 100 types of energy at once. You're speechless. Smoldering crater where the fire element. Exceltrint beam 0 oling down. Time remaining 99 years, 364 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes, 51 seconds. That was certainly a once in a lifetime experience. Wow. Heavy sigh of relief. Fire elemental is defeated. The kitchen is safe once again. I mean, actually, this still on fire. This is fine. This is fine. Demo / feasting hall. All right, what's up here? Ooh. More stuff to mess around with. Watch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror. Catch a glimpse. Wait, were you always that big? Uh-oh. Hidden fight. Gleaming and perfectly shining mirror shakes. Halt! You may not move until you have looked into me. Hold. Look. Break. Beak. Biak. Low. Look. Gaze. Oh, I can do behold. I want to do behold. Oh, I can kind of bounce around the words. That's fun. Let's do behold. Or can I do be okay? Oh, let's do behold. The word flows from mirrors. Glass. It's briefly stunned and bewildered by the sheer adoration of the word. Wow, my dad is going to be well impressed when he sees this. Zooms away extremely pleased with himself. Well, I've just boosted his confidence. What a good friend I am. Yes. 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 Read. Words read. Oh, egg. Yes. Caught. Glungles caught. Bad Lex decisions too many. Objects punted. Encounters found. Lexa spells. Boxes. Text boxes read. Oh, this is interesting. I dig this. All right. That's the end. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Knights of Borea brings you Leximan, and it's actually slated for release later this year, but you can get yourself going with a little bit of the taste by downloading these demos. This and hundreds of more at your disposal for your pleasure until the 17th. This looks really witty, charm, creative gameplay, lots of puzzle RPGs that add their own spin to that victory condition. I'm just all here for it. But before we get into more of Tomato Anus's insights on his playthrough through the demo, I want to kick it on over to Brian Otto. I saw you in the chat saying like, yo, this is awesome. Like, this is like something that blows my mind is that in indie games, indie developers can just like really scratch that itch of many like retro vibes. So what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I love games that give you so much agency over like what you like spells to cast or what to do, and they just have like answers for every single solution. Like when we were watching the demo footage, I was seeing all the words on there and I was like, clean, do clean, you have to do clean, and then he just does, and then Tomato just does lean, and then that like that also solves it by like leaning the toilet over or something. I don't know. It's just what a creative what a creative way to put a game together and to do like problem solving. Like it was I was super invested in that the entire time. It was really a joy to watch.
Speaking of super invested, like through the demo that we were watching, Tomato Anus was really invested in just like reading these bits of dialogue, and like I'm just laughing. Like the writing here is very witty and very funny. But again, like the sort of ways to take on the enemy or take on the puzzle in combat is just like really innovative as well. So Tomato, what are your thoughts now, in a retrospective sense?
I mean, first off, you guys have been hitting the nail on the absolute head. The writing in this game is like, it's very charming. It's very cute. This game has so much character. We didn't really see in the demo, but you're kind of in like a school setting, at least to start. And there's a bunch of students like standing around you can talk to, you can kick items around. It's just charming is the best word for it. There's lots of little hidden stuff. You can cast spells pretty much at any time, by the way. If you discover a spell, you can just cast it in like the overworld, and sometimes that'll unlock a hidden area, or it'll unlock a hidden interaction with certain NPCs. Like the whole, I discovered a bean spell right at the start of the demo. That came back in later because I summoned a bean for a student who like was obsessed with beans, and that was like a whole little hidden interaction. So just on that front alone, so charming.
Student who was obsessed with beans?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah, naturally. You didn't have those at school?
No.
Oh, okay. You're lost. So it was just a very fun game. Like we talked about, there's all these different combinations of words, and I want to just get back into it and try out all the different combinations and see what happens. See if the game allows it in a way or kind of wags its finger at you in a different way. So I really want to get back into it.
Yeah, Leximan, again, sorry, very witty with the creative gameplay. And like, honestly, again, Spike was talking to me when we first started this broadcast about like, what are the first things that you do to make a game that like pops out at you to want to wishlist this game? This game has pretty much everything. Like the music was really great. It was like, not too overpowering, except for in the moments where like you actually really needed to think on your feet with combat. The graphics, very pixelated, very reminiscent of a lot of great indie games from before, and just like very recognizable in that same sense. So the thought prodding of these sort of puzzles, these sort of instances and encounters to overcome, it's just so wild. And again, like this is slated to release later this year. But again, until the 17th, why not dip your toes into it right now? Why not?
This is a demo I'm playing right after the show.
Eat spell,
Unbelievable. This game looks great. I love the concept of all the branching paths. See what kind of funky answers you can come up with. Speller's better than me over at store.steampower.com/nextfest. We've got one final game in our middle act right here. Let's go check out Combat Complex. Show me what you got. The weight of every blast, the lighting effects on every single shot, the thought of the potential of every single weapon, it's all there, yours, in this trailer, in this demo that you can get right now as part of the Steam Next Fest. Combat Complex, it looks sick, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Otto, what'd you think?
Yeah, I was, immediately intrigued by the idea of turning enemy attacks against each other. I think the reason that clicked with me so much is I just came off like a month where I just played a ton of Spelunky 2. And that game is all about like environmental manipulation and like understanding enemies and like trying to allow enemies to hurt each other or like affect each other in different ways. And so I think just a lot of the opportunities that opens up from like player expression and all the different ways you can tackle combat was like really intriguing to me. It looked like there's probably going to be some like action RPG elements, especially with like the different kinds of weapons that you find. So definitely seems like one of those games I can put a lot of time into.
Absolutely. And I loved like the energy of the trailer right at the start. It was like, audio wise, it like caught us by surprise. It's so quickly, it's like, yep, you're in here. This game is high intensity the entire time. Tomato Anus, what'd you think?
I got to try out this game. It is challenging, it is cramped, and it just kept me saying, just one more try. It's real fun. It's addicting. It's they really throw enemies at you. It's really crowded at times, but like you said, there's kind of like a crunch to it with the sound. You're just mowing down enemies. It feels real good to play, honestly.
Yeah. Combat complex. Check out it and all these other awesome games again over at store.steampowered.com/nextfest. You gotta get the URL right. They don't pay me otherwise. Gamers, this was an amazing middle act we got right here. Brian Otto, Tomato Anus, thank you both so much for joining us. Before we move into our final set of 5 games, I do want to give you both a quick outro. Brian, let's start with you.
Yeah, I'm Brian Otto. You can find me under all my social platforms, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, under Brian Otto, BRYONATO. I do a lot of FPS stuff, as you might have guessed. And right now I'm doing Call of Duty 4 speedruns. So if that speaks to you, maybe go check that out. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me here.
Let's go. Looking forward to it. Tomato Anus. Can I call you Tomato Anus?
Sure.
All right. Tomato Anus, tell us about what you do.
I make videos explaining how people speedrun games, just breaking it down on a technical level. I work with world record holders and other top runners to explain it. You can find me on YouTube at Tomato Anus. TomatoAnus.com brings you straight there. That's all you need to know.
Heck yeah. Gamers, make sure to give both of them, 2 of my favorite content creators in our entire community. And it was awesome having them both here. Bobby, this has been a super fun show so far, but we got one more segment left, my friend.
Yes, let us take a little bit of a rest here, but I mean, I'm talking about for us. For you folks watching at home, you get a lot more Steam Next Fest demo trailers thrown in your face. Gonna give you just a handful as we rotate out our panelists for a couple more great content creators. Go ahead, take it away, and we'll get thoughts in a bit.
One last selection of trailers. How do we even pick? There's so many incredible demos you could try during Steam Next Fest. Like a parkour platformer that blends free running and fast-paced environmental puzzle solving together, where you'll need to seek out the truth of a lab you've always thought you've known, while keep your wits about you, keep your feet on the ground, and, above all else, just keep running. Or Slash Quest, a 3D action adventure where you're not the legendary hero, you're just holding them. But you can still make sure that the enemies get the point of the game as you team up with your talking sword companion to save the queen. Or what about a game that's not afraid to ask the hard-hitting questions like, what can movement in a game really look like? What does a cohesive narrative even have to mean? What's a clutch? I never quite figured that out. What's the narrator even talking about anymore? And most importantly, what the car? How about a ferocious adventure where you'll take control of a privateer and battle pirates as you explore the dangers of the Caribbean? You gotta be kidding me if you think there won't be plenty more cat puns in the action RPG Cat Quest 3. I've heard every dog has their day, but these are the only 2 I know that have grappling hooks. So check them out and help out Pablo and Luna on their fast-paced, high-flying adventure in Grapple Dogs Cosmic Canines. Our time might be coming to an end, but there are tons more streams from developers all week and hundreds of demos that you can check out, all during Steam Next Fest.
Welcome back, everyone. We are in the end game right now. And again, there's so many amazing trailers that we have gotten to watch. Listen, if you give me, here's two things that I unequivocally love. That is any sort of grapple mechanics and dogs. You give me grapple dogs, cosmic canines, I will be a very happy gamer all summer long. Again, just wanted to point that one out right there. Looks super, super cute and super, super fun. But also speaking of super, super cute and super, super fun, we got two more cuties coming into the call. F's in chat, because we are joined by the one and only Froob and the one and the other and only Frozen Flygon. My friends, how are you doing today? Froob, we'll start with you.
Yeah, doing pretty good. Been excited, been enjoying a lot of what we've seen so far. I actually didn't know much about that Leximan that Tomato was playing, but that looks fantastic as well as everything else we've seen so far.
100% agreed. And Frozen Flygon, how about you?
Hi, yeah, so great to be back on Next Fest. My second time here. It's always fun to get to check out a ton of amazing games with some incredible speedrunners and friends. So thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Yeah, any other standouts? I know you already brought up Leximan back there, Froob, that stuck out to you. Any other games and trailers before we get to y'all's specific segment that maybe stuck out to either one of you that you're going to be like, I'm going to put that on the wish list right now?
What we've seen so far, Victory Heat Rally looks absolutely fantastic, and also Arranger, the moving puzzle game. That is a surprising genre I love, and just it looks gorgeous.
I agree. What the Car also, of course, looked so silly. I love What the Car, so I'm just excited to get to play more of that. Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that one up. That is like my kind of like, Katamari energy level of just like wildness going on. It's so good. Well, with that, we have got 5 more games that we want to do a little bit of a deep dive into. Coming up first here, we have got Fading Skies. Take it away.
Ever since I woke up in this place, I've been trying to understand what I'm supposed to do. What you want me to do. But look around. The planet is literally falling apart. Even if it turns everyone against me, I'm not going to sit back and watch it all fade away. Charge this thing up. Is that it? And your friends are here to help? Hey, wait! Why is everyone running away from me today?
Incredible world, almost a dreamscape filled with whimsy and wonder. A great mix of exploration, puzzle solving, and combat. And that's just part of what makes action RPGs really great. Fading Skies by Distant Blue. Again, you can download it around with hundreds of other demos for free until the 17th. But this one, we were talking in the interim, is a lot action-packed. Like, talk about story-driven, but what about the exploration and combat? Again, we brought these two panelists along to kind of share their thoughts. Frozen Flygon, ladies first.
Yeah, first of all, this demo is really long, which is always so nice to see because you're going to get to check out a ton of it. I think it's about like 2 to 3 hours they estimate, which is a ton of fun. And there's also the option of like, do you want to see the story or do you want to just kind of jump into the gameplay? And I love that. And I did. I got to check out a bunch of it and the motion was really fluid. The environments were beautiful. I had a great time checking this one out.
Yeah, this is like, it's like even just looking at screenshots, even just looking at stills, like, you know, like is this even a demo? Like this looks like pretty greatly polished, right?
Yeah.
like Froob, like upon like looking at that trailer, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I downloaded this myself and had a go at the demo, and yeah, it's really good. It's really like there's a lot that you can do in it, whilst it's also like the setup for the game. Like it's got really good combat in it. There's a good couple of like stronger boss fight enemies types that you go up against, and you actually get given like all of your like abilities in like kind of like a nice slow kind of manner, whilst also giving you like the traversal options at the same time, and it just plays really good.
Yeah, like this is incredible. Like I just cannot wait to dive into it myself. I hadn't looked at it until like the trailer, but this just looks like a really good A-list contender for me. Definitely wish list for sure. Spike, you got any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I just love that there doesn't look like a moment of downtime. Like there's the locales you are in are gorgeous, but interacting with both, what I'm just going to say is the overworld, all the different, like the flights, you can basically just sprout wings all of a sudden, and you're a dragon. Also, there are pet dragons.
I love dragons.
I want that's on my wish list during this Steam Next Fest. But then you also go down into, you know, like these little caves and whatnot, and they have their own, like, okay, how intimidating is this all of a sudden that you get to see? It's a massive world. I can't believe they fit this much into a trailer and there's that much more of a game afterwards. This game looks incredible. Not even to mention like all the different potential for your different movements inside of combat and whatnot. Super, super cool stuff we're seeing right here. From Fading Skies, make sure to wish list it today, everyone. Go check out the trailer. It's meaty, 2 to 3 hours. That's longer than a lot of games I play. But now coming up next, we've got Frozen Flygon. You got to sit down and get intimate with Lone Fungus 2, the sequel. This game, it's adorable. Let's see what it looks like.
All right. Hi, my name is Frozen Flygon. I'm so excited to be checking out Lone Fungus 2, sequel to a game that I've seen a lot of speedruns of, seen a lot of activity of, and I'm really excited to check out the demo for the sequel. So let's just jump right in. The movement is already like really snappy. You can jump so high. I love it. The art is really cute too. I love the like triple parallax we got going on here. This rolls. Oh, okay, I can't hit that switch. Proceed to dash through enemies. Okay. Can I dash in midair? No. Okay. Alright, so we've got health, we've got armor. Curious what the difference of those two things is. Oh, this lets me heal if I hold X. That's what that mushroom in the middle means. Okay, okay. Cool. Can I break the pot? Oh, I can go down there. Cool. If you hold down and press the jump button, it lets you like go down through the platform. That's really nice for those semi-solids. I love that. The animations are just so cute too, like it climbing down, adorable. Alright, let's see. I'm getting the hang of this movement. Not being able to dash in midair is pretty interesting. I'm curious if that'll be something that we'll be able to do later. I really like the like Super Metroid-esque map too in the top right. Okay, I got this bat. Can I jump attack? Okay, I can. That's gonna help with these bats. Sweet. The music is awesome. I love the vibes already. It's really cute. Broken bridge. Alright, am I in a new area? It costs 1 to repair. 1 what? Okay, I don't have that material, I guess. 1 wood or something? It looks like I have gold, but not wood. Alright. So I'm on the lookout for wood at the moment. That's fine. But breaking the pots is so satisfying. I love, even if there's not anything in it, the sound effect is so good. Ow. Those guys are dangerous. I gotta be careful. Okay, what do we got going on here? Can I attack you? Oh, that was so sick! Wait, the double hit in midair? That kind of was awesome. What's this? What's this? Spear. Throw a cord. Flying projectile that pierces through enemies. Yeah, using a spear costs 2 magic. Okay. It does really good damage though, and obviously, like, I'm getting it back as I kill the enemies. So generally, it's pretty worth it, especially if they're far away from you. Just pew. Cool. I really want to upgrade the save point. The second I get 25 gold, I want to go back and see what that does. I'm so curious. Okay, I'm gonna use this, and then yeah, I do want to upgrade it. What happens? Oh, it upgrades into a teleport. Heck yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, and you can just keep using it. I thought it was like a limited amount of time. No, if you use 2 magic, you'll get 1 health. That's cool. I like that you can use the magic for attacking or for healing. Is this like a... I have a feeling it's... Oh! I missed? Oh man. Is this not how it works? Okay, that one was my fault. That one was my fault. I was like thinking I would be able to like grapple across. Maybe I just did it bad. We'll see. I'll try it again later. Uh-oh. Hi. Ah, what the heck? It just spawned right on top of me. No! Okay. I'll be ready next time. That one just spawned right on top of me. Alright, we're gonna be able to upgrade this one though. So, kind of works out. Okay, nice. That was good. Oh. Damn it. Alright. Woo! Oh my god. Can't believe I got that one. 2 spears. Spears are OP. Did I make it? Oh! Wow. I mean, just having enough magic to... The spears are incredible. They're really, really good. I just gotta make sure I have enough magic for that. Like, I healed in the middle of that fight, which I think was really helpful. I still had armor, which is great. What's this? New ability? Yeah! Okay, I was like, I think it's gonna be an ability. Now we can do the swingy thing! Yay! Aw, that feels so fun. I have so much money now, too. Oh, friend! Hey, my name is Gobib. I'm with the Park Gurus Guild. Trying to get the ladybug that's in the room, but I can't figure out how to get to it. Maybe I can give it a try. Be my guest. At this point, I don't even know if I'm fit to be a parkour. If you like, you can use the binos to inspect the room. Don't worry too much about the vines. They don't hurt, but they'll halt your progress. Good luck! Alright, we got a grapple challenge. Oh! I did not think that was gonna be a trapdoor. Oh, this is so fun! I feel like such a gamer! Yeah! Oh, okay, I gotta do oh, there's a checkpoint there! That is so nice! Oh, I keep just falling off. Yeah! Alright. That was fun! Fun little challenge. I did it! Alright. New area. Give me a save point, please. No, I don't have any of that. It's been so long since the save point. I'm scared. Welcome, brave adventurer, to my humble store. Mushrooms like me set up our stores in places like adventurers like to pass by. Oh, I can buy a repair kit. Okay, yay. 84. A map? I'll take a map. That seems nice. All right, now I can go up here and save. I can repair this. Okay, so I needed a repair kit for the other thing too. So, yay, I can immediately upgrade it. I love that. I love that. Perfect. All right, seems like a great place to pause. Got my new area, got a new teleport. Really enjoying the game so far.
Oh my god, that looks so fun. I want to play it right now. Ooh, it looks so good. Lone Fungus 2, along with all the other games we are watching today. Store.steampower.com/nextfest. Check it out, gamers, especially if you like those retro, brutal platformers. Frozen, we'll get to you seconds since we just got to watch your 6 minutes of it. Froob, as the observer there, what'd you think?
I think that looks fantastic. It looks, I haven't played the first Lone Fungus, but it looks like a really, really nice kind of Metroidvania-esque like game. Like a good actual movement, good control of like your weapons as well, and some really good combat and exploration.
Absolutely. Yeah. They do so much right in this. I like the checkpoint system that they have built into it. The upgrade system looks super, super cool. And just, you know, all the different things you can interact with. The little mob fight you had to deal back there with Frozen Flagon, like that was a lot. It was asking you to deal with just like one or two things under your belt. Seeing how it's going to ramp up, super, super cool. Tell us a little bit about your experience that we just got to watch right there.
Yeah, that mini boss was so difficult. I was like really having to strategize. Okay, they're making me get the hang of the healing system, the weapons.
Yes.
And like the spear was super important. You could see on the clear I got, I really was more aggressive with that. And so I think that was something the game was trying to teach me, which was really cool. And it just felt really nice to play. The midair movement was really good. I definitely think that's something that players are going to enjoy a lot. And yeah, the teleports, the upgrades, the shop, like it just seems like there's already so much to explore. And there's so many different areas, like the beach area I saw, and I just can't wait to check out more.
Yeah, absolutely love the pixel art. Listen, we got to always talk about the most important thing here. He is so cute.
I know.
He is just, he got the squishiest little head. I just want to squish that little head right there. But yeah, I like anything. I love the style of combat you can get in these games where there's a constant risk reward. And it's not as simple black and white as just, well, okay, do I use up my meter to heal or do I use it to use my sub weapon? There's also, you have to constantly be thinking about in that first little mini boss fight they had you go up against. Okay, I've got a bunch of enemies around me. I can't just heal because they're probably going to interrupt me. So how do I also create the space needed to do that? Sometimes is it more advantageous to use the sub weapon to get a kill? It's so good, so good. With that, gamers, Lone Fungus 2, that was awesome. We're going right into our 13th game of the day. We have got First Dwarf. Let's see what it's got.
The title of First Dwarf, not just an honor, but a burden. A brave heart chosen to find a new beginning for his kin. The previous hero disappeared, and his legacy was forgotten. Now it's True's time, a dwarf longing to restore his father's name. But he's not alone. Ragna, the scholar dragon, stands by his side. Her wisdom counters society's bias against her scaly kind. Together, harnessing the power of the mech, they'll shape the land for a new dwarven dawn. They will discover the magical flying islands and harvest the richness of diverse lands. Together, they will build new colonies. They will develop their skills and craft gear, which will be useful in fighting tainted enemies and defending the base. They will survive this story together or alone. The fate of Driftland lies in your hands.
Wow, that was an amazing blend of survival, crafting. I saw a lot of action when you're a dwarf in that mech. First Dwarf, brought to you by Star Drifters here. Again, free to download throughout the 17th through with our Next Fest Demo Fest. But I want to talk to Froob about this combat you got going on here, because you said there's a combo system. It's not just, you know, just press A and you deal damage, but like what kind of creative things can you do in combat?
Yeah, essentially at nighttime, all the monsters come out from like the rift, and you have to take care of them. You have to protect like all your settlements so that you can kind of see in some of the screenshots that are going by. And you have like well-timed button attacks to be able to do damage to the enemies, and you also have a block so that you can stop them. The enemies come in multiple different varieties as well. You've got your normal melee types, you've got your range types, and you can see as well from the trailer before that there's going to be like different kinds of weapons as well. So there looks to be like quite a bit of like depth to it. From the little I played as well, like I certainly enjoyed it.
And on the world building and resource management side of things, like Frozen, during our little trailer, you kind of gave us a little bit of a lore drop on like everything that you're supposed to be taking care of with this gameplay. So what were your experiences with this?
Yeah, so I played the demo, and basically you're crash landing and need to start gathering these resources to build up your civilization, to rebuild everything. And I love idle games. And the beginning of that was just giving me the idle game energy of like, okay, once I've collected this wood, I'm going to be able to auto harvest it and not have to worry about that as much. Oh, I've built this place to be able to get mana from it and that. And engaging with all of those things with the mech was really fun. Traversing around, finding different kinds of resources. Oh, what is this resource going to let me build? What is this going to bring to my colony? So I really, really enjoyed that part.
All of these things and more to kind of forge your path forward, shape the world as you see fit. It's just kind of amazing. Again, like the different genres of games that we have in store for you right here. Just like, you know, take a pick or even then, just kind of pick one up for the first time. Like this one right here, we're going to be having a really great kind of wild trailer that we have in store for you. Munama gives us Keylocker, a turn-based cyberpunk action game with a lot of flair to it. Let's take a look.
Hello, my name is Froob. I am checking out Keylocker, turn-based cyberpunk action as part of the Steam Next Fest. It is coming out in summer 2024 on both Steam and Xbox. It is developed by Munana Games as well as being published by Serenity Forge. I've been playing turn-based RPGs ever since the days of the PS1. It's one of my favorite genres. I absolutely love the genre. I'm excited to check this out, so let's have a look, shall we? I haven't fired up the demo at all before this point, so I have no idea what to expect. Okay, we have control. Here we go, red pillar. First contact, your freedom is artificial. In Tasto Jail Core, all prisoners have free access to key-based network data, but the data access cannot infringe upon the prison's rules. In trying to access your menu data is advised, however, make sure to stay away from illegal addresses. Be grateful for the civilians' rights allowed at Tasto Jail Core. I'm liking this already. What do we got here? Collect. Milkshake. Repeatedly placed milkshake, favorite beverage of Saturians everywhere. When the cults beat me up, I can use this to heal myself. Fantastic. What do we got? Prison computer requires a password. The password is not milkshake. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Hello. Technically jumped. What are you doing outside, prisoner? Back to your cell right this instant. Conflict. Great, scratch your right. Oh, off we go. Freeze. Oh, okay, that's pretty sick. That's actually really sick. Okay, so basically I timed my hit perfectly there. I actually dodged the attack. That is actually really, really cool. So, yep, I guess I'm using my guitar. And smacking him. Okay, I can do this. I was the best in the Church Academy. My extensive training has led me to this day. Now you. Stand still, prisoner. It is illegal to block my attack by pressing X button when I flash white. Wow, how did I get that the first time? Always late. I like that it tells you if you're, like, actually late. That's pretty good. Alright, so life attack. So, I'll extra charge. the right time. When they were talking about Big Fist, they weren't wrong. Another law broken. That's pretty sick. I've been into a lot of like turn-based RPGs in my time, and like one of my favorite series currently is the Like a Dragon series. And one of the really cool things about that, in the way that Like a Dragon series does things, is when it's like your turn and you're doing attacks, you can like press different buttons to like get different results, and obviously you can press attacks as well to like do like a perfect guard. This is very, very similar so far, and I really like that. Having access to do things when you're like actually doing attacks is really cool. It gives you like more to do in like actual turns. Let's just play music. That's it. One of the electrical conductors. I'm sure if I deactivate this thing, music may break the link between the base structure and the main building. Maybe even bring the house down. Nice. Not like they'll be able to hold anything in place without electricity. Get it? I'll begin my solo live show. Okay, that's pretty cool. Electric tap. Alright, here we go. So another electrical conductor. Time to play some tunes. This is cool so far. This is really cool. There could be like a really good link to music in this. I'm excited to see where this goes. Oh. No way, peasant. I don't need your help. Are you sure about that? Because you did ask for it. Oh, so you are actually going to potentially help me. Alright, let's hit you to begin. So I can hit you from here with my guitar. Cool, they're doing it automatically. That wasn't me. Promise. Hit late. Issue here is that I'm in a bad spot because I cannot hit them from the other side. So I'm going to have to do this and then move up behind that one. You're still alive. How dare. Oh, nice double. There we go. need the hacker man to help me out a little bit. And then move that side. Good. Hello. Let's hit my ally. No, good. Good to know. Very good to know. They have a self-heal. Be very worrying if I could hit my own ally in this situation. Perfect timing with that. I'm feeling this shield might cause out to be a little bit problematic. Let's try getting rid of your EP first, shall we? Counter. That is strong. Oh dear. I think I perfected that. Oh gee. Oh gee. Let's have a milkshake, shall we? This might be a fight that we cannot win in certain situations. We'll see. Okay, no counter? No counter. Okay. Good. Block. Okay, so that shield is going to block us. So I wonder if there's a way we could potentially like go up here and then not hit the shield. Like, I wonder if I could go like behind you, spin this way, and then use this. No, still counter. Although you're countering in the direction you're facing. Aha. Gotcha. Gotcha. Very clever. Very good. Very good. I like that. That's making very clever use of the... That's making very, very clever use of, like, the directional stuff and obviously, like, the movement. I like that a lot. I like that a heck of a lot. This could be a very, very clever battle system. I'm getting good. I'm getting good timing as well. I'm getting very, very good timing with this. It's going to keep keeping their EP low with the attacks that they can do up here. Very nice. Very, very nice. And there we go. Even with my later hit. Very nice. That was sick. That was really, really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Yo, I had a great time with this. I had an absolutely great time with this. Like, the different, like, with obviously, like, having, like, the different abilities that you start off with, and, like, having 4 different classes as well that are all gonna play, like, actually, like, slightly differently. That's really sick. one of the things that I really liked about this was the fact, like, even like during my turns or even during the enemy turns, there were like multiple different ways that you had to like input to like perfectly evade attacks or like do your attacks and like do more damage with them, and like perfectly evading enemy attacks like just nullified their damage completely. The fight at the top with the shield, where going behind the enemy so that they couldn't like reflect and counter back all that damage, was a really good use of this grid-based system. I like that a lot. I really like this. I'm actually really impressed by this. Like, this was fantastic. This was really fantastic. I had a great time with this. So yeah, this is Keylocker. As said, once again, it's coming out in summer 2024. It is coming out on Steam and Xbox. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and please go check out the demo. The demo is on Steam. It is actually genuinely fantastic. Thank you very much.
Keylocker, turn-based cyberpunk action. Make sure to check it out today with everything else on store.steampower.com/nextfest. And this game looks fantastic. For
sick.
all the things I love to see in an RPG. One, it's got a grid-based system that you can work on. So all of a sudden, you're not just playing off turns, you're playing off of board strategy as well. We got to see that a lot from Froob right there, how you move around, the interaction with the shield right there and the counter system. Very cool. You've got timing on your different attacks and your blocks, rewarding higher level gameplay, and you even get the little turn order up in the top corner.
Yes.
Everything I love about RPGs is stuffed into this game on top of an amazing aesthetic, what I think is going to be an amazing narrative, and options, like you said, on what character class you want to play with. Frozen Flygon, I'm going to shut up. What did you think?
Yeah, I am so impressed by the layout of these fights. The thing that hooks me about RPGs is, how is this combat system interesting? How does it make me think about what I need to be doing on any given turn? How do I level up my strategy? And the big part of this is the directional attacks. Do I want to be focusing on attacks that go in a line and hit multiple enemies? Do I want to be moving in a place where I'm more of the defensive side, where we saw that enemy that had the shield? We need to be thinking about more, how am I not going to get countered? And I just love that. And the turn-based reaction, both on offense and defense, it just looked really engaging all the way through.
Absolutely. That's how you keep the player engaged in RPG like this. There's not a wasted turn. Every time it's, how do I put myself in a more advantageous place? Froob, you got to play it firsthand. What were some of your favorite things that we didn't even get into of this?
Yeah, I loved it. Like, again, like the movement stuff is like very important. I don't know whether the demo got updated since I last played it, but when I tried it yesterday, I was actually able to try out chapter 1. And there's even more like different kind of like layouts. Like there's more like vertical kind of layouts where like obviously your stuff is like more and more important. One thing that wasn't available to me here, but was like in the updated demo, is that you've got a skill tree. So obviously you can like upgrade your abilities and stuff and get new abilities. You can get like more party members, which are absolutely fantastic. And yeah, as said, not shown there, is that when you start the game, you actually have a choice of multiple different classes. Those classes kind of tell you, hey, this is difficulty, quotation marks, like easy or average. And they actually, according to the character select screen, they change up the story a little bit, which is also fantastic. It gives you even more reason to replay it. But yeah, like there's a lot of very clever things that are going on. You get like a LP bar, which is your life points, your electric points as well. And by using your guitar to get the electricity from the enemy to you, you can put those electric points into your basic attack and do even more damage. There's a lot of little systems at play here, and it's all really clever.
Dang.
Absolutely, like incredible. Like I'm downloading this I'm downloading this like right now. Like what we saw. I mean, honestly, if you folks watching at home are as excited as us, please, by all means, until the 17th, play this game. Let us know your thoughts, and if you do love it as much as we do, wish list it. That's the one thing that you can do to help boost the games that you love, and share the games that you love to people who might love those types of games as well. And this upcoming trailer right now is aiming to bring back that sort of vibe of couch multiplayer, of couch brawling. The KBF team brings you simply Night Bar Fight. Night bar fight, the next party game, honestly. Like I want to invite a couple friends over for a little bit of fragging out with these multiple quests that you can complete in order to get, the highest score and, kind of make a little bit of a poultry jester out of your competitors. But yeah, this looks pretty great. I'm going to start with Frozen Flygon. What did you think of it?
I loved this. This seems like the perfect game for me and my husband to play because, first of all, we love beer. We make our own beer. And so this game is like themed brewers. Just for us. Yes. So I was like, I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, me and my husband are going to love playing this. Bring over some friends. Always looking for a great couch co-op game up to 4 players. This just looks so goofy. The combat looks fun and silly. You don't have to take it too seriously. But of course, it just looks like a great time.
I don't know. Someone brings this up. If someone pulls out the Steam Deck with some Night Bar fight, it's about to go down. Frube, wouldst thou agree, my squire?
Yes, I verily would. The combat actually looks fantastic. Like, a lot of these really cool, like, recent, obviously, local multiplayer games. The ones where they're, like, nice and simple, but with, like, a little bit of movement that you can see. The trick shots that you seem to be able to do as well. Like, absolutely fantastic. That kind of stuff. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I love thinking about there's just enough different boards and maps to where you're going to build a meta off of okay, this is the winning corner right here. Yeah, there's got a lot of little, again, simple game to get into, but you can make it a ton of fun. And I'm glad we're ending on this game today because I need the 4 of us to just go download it right now.
Yes.
And play it. Absolutely. It looks so good. KBF Night Bar Fight. Gamers, reminder, store.steampower.com/nextfest. I gotta say it right, Nextfest, to check out all these amazing games. And we merely scratched the surface. Before we get into our outro there, I want to give some love here to, once again, F's in chat, Frube, Frozen Flygon. Thank you all so much for joining us. Where can people find both of you? What do you like to do? Frozen Flygon, let's start with you. Other than brewing beer.
Yes, I do like to do that. But yeah, my name is Frozen Flygon or Court. You can mostly find me running Frame Fatale's events, which is GDQ's all women and femme speedrunning community. So if you're a woman in the audience who would like to play some of these games with us, you can come and join our wonderful Discord. On my personal stream, I play a lot of Super Mario World Kaizo and Celeste, so you can check me out there at Frozen Flygon.
Awesome. And Frube, how about you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm Frube. You can find me at twitch.tv/Frube. I do a lot of, would you be surprised after the Keylocker praise, a lot of RPG runs. I'm going to be attempting to do Persona 5 Royal again, probably this weekend. So if you want to check that out, it's a long one.
It's like 14 hours? Does that sound right? 14, 15
A good
hours?
runner, 11, 12 hours, yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. It's a quick little jaunt. 11, 12 hours through Persona 5. If either of those sound interesting, and they should to all of you, make sure to give both of them follows. Go check out their content. Both wonderful human beings and amazing speedrunners as well. Bobby, what a journey we have gone on today. 15 games up, 15 games down, and so many others that we got to see in the interstitial trailers. Let's get some general thoughts. Bobby, what did you think about what we saw today?
There's a lot, for everyone that we just saw here, from puzzle solving to a lot of brutal combat to rhythm-based and and this, couch-based multiplayer. People are bringing that back. This is the things that I love. These are the things that come from, tens of years of retro gaming, and we're just bringing it at the forefront. And I love when people that are really passionate about their works continue and are able and are supported enough to be able to do things like this. Again, over 1,000 games with free demos. That's a lot of publishers and developers putting in their sweat and tears, to give you this really, really great product. Also, Grapple Dog. Sorry. But grapple, two things: grapple hooks and dogs.
That's all I need, man. No, I'm glad you brought that up because I think at the end of the day, what I love so much about getting to do Steam Next Fest a couple times a year is that it's not so much about the budget that is able to go into any of these games. That no matter what it is, we're watching them, they are passion projects. These are made by people who love video games and have loved to have the opportunity to distribute those games out to the world of Steam. There's a few people that like to play games on Steam, get their Steam Decks out. There are Tons and tons of amazing games that you can go check out right now. Go check out the trailers if you're not sure about it. Check out those demos. Again, they are free starting today, June 10th, all the way through June 17th. That is the Steam Next Fest, the June 2024 edition. I'm going to say it one more time. store.steampower.com/nextfest to check out all of the amazing passion projects right now you can get during the Steam Next Fest. Bobby, thank you so much for joining me. You're a natural. You're so good at this.
It has been a pleasure.
Heck yeah.
Thank you very much.
Let's real quick give you an outro, my friend. Where can people find you and what sort of content you like to put out there?
I love doing a lot of indie game showcases, much like this. We're definitely going to be peering through a lot of the pages on NextFest through the demos to showcase a lot of what these publishers and developers have in store for you. I also work with a lot of charities in order to kind of bring the magic of video games to the charity gaming space. You can find me on all social platforms simply as Bobby, and I would love to have you when we next go live.
Heck yeah. And you can find me over at twitch.tv/SpikeVegeta, also on my YouTube over at Spike Vegeta. We like to do speed runs, randomizers, challenge runs. I've recently decided to be stupid and play through all 700-something Super Nintendo games. I just beat game 117 yesterday, and we're still going strong. So if you want to come watch me play a lot of old retro games, come over, check it out. And you can also find me at basically all of the Games Done Quick charity events. SGDQ coming up next month, June 30th through July 6th. Should be a ton of fun. Make sure to join us there. Donate some money if you got it. It'd be great. Thank you so much to Valve for having us today and getting to merely scratch the surface of so many wonderful games here, so many wonderful passion projects. Go check it out one more time, store.steampower.com/nextfest, and check out some of your new favorite games today. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time.